Cats and Dogs 3 is about a cat and a dog who are agents, but they start to hate each other. Something's going on in the world that's making them hate. And what we find is there is a villainous Pablo, a parrot, who is causing all the hate by sending frequencies out into the world. So the mission of the cats and dogs, should they decide to accept it, is to get the villain and save cats and dogs. What the villain is doing is getting all the animals that have never been taken, all of your scaly dragons and your lizards and your birds that are like second and secondary pets. And they're trying to find homes. They're sick of being secondary to dogs and cats, who are the number one pet of choice for most humans. And that's their villainous plans to make humans hate dogs and cats. But the dogs and cats have an even better plan to reverse it. A lot of themes in Cats and Dogs 3. Number one, between cats and dogs, showing that there is fighting going on and that people have just got to chill out and find a place to get to know each other. But from the humans, from the counterparts, the owners of the dogs and cats, we have Zoe and Max. And they are constantly on their cell phones and they're just completely disconnected. So the theme of this movie is that we need to disconnect. We have to run away from these technical devices and start relating with people one-on-one, that you can put down your phones. You don't need to be texting each other all the time. You guys have to connect with each other. My approach to working with animals, kids, I've done it a lot, and it brings with it its challenges, yet it is the most fun you can ever have. The first and second movie of Cats and Dogs are extraordinary. They're just incredible. So we said, where are we going to go from here? The biggest difference was to add in all these other animals. We have tarantulas, we have frogs, and then to get to voice all of these animals, Shelly the frog, we have the turtle, we have the ferrets. And all of a sudden, we have this multicultural, multi-species cast coming together. It's like Gladiator with cats and dogs. Part of the success of the franchise of Cats and Dogs is their villains. You have Kitty Galore, and I just was thinking, how are we going to make Pablo the parrot great? George Lopez can be evil, but he can be incredibly funny. When it comes to Roger, our border collie, Max Greenfield, he's got that nice, innocent, steady voice, and that's what I was really looking for. And he just is completely believable, and somehow his voice and our border collie matched perfectly. And then we have Gwen, as in Gwen Stefani. And we found Melissa Rauch. She was on The Big Bang Theory, and she's just the most incredible actress and brought so much energy. This is a incredible cat character who's just like trying to be an agent and trying to be cool, and Melissa brought all the life to that character. I love cats and dogs. I have 2 golden retrievers of my own. I always grew up with a couple of dogs, and I just think there's a massive connection between animals and people. So I just wanted to connect how the dogs and cats are actually bringing families closer together.